When you swing your hand to swat a fly, you are initiating a macro-scale intercept course against a highly evasive target. The common housefly represents a biological benchmark for micro-air vehicle, or MAV, engineering that remains beyond the reach of human stabilization technology. A MAV is a class of miniature drones with dimensions generally measured in millimeters. Our specific subject is the Musca domestica, a platform that integrates sophisticated sensors and propulsion into a single cohesive frame. The evasion you just witnessed relies on extreme macro telemetry. From a complete hover, this platform accelerated to 10G in under 50 milliseconds. Human engineering currently cannot produce stabilized autonomous flight at this millimeter scale with this level of reactive performance. To understand how the fly achieves this, we will reverse engineer its evasive maneuver by analyzing its fluid dynamics, its zero-latency compute architecture, and its use of biological micro-electro-mechanical systems, or MEMS. MEMS are miniaturized mechanical and electromechanical components. When you swing at a fly, you are attempting to outmaneuver a reactive drone built on a zero-latency control architecture we have yet to master. At the scale of a fly, the propulsion subsystem operates in a physical environment governed by the viscosity of air. At this tiny millimeter scale, the air around it behaves much more like a dominant thick force rather than a thin gas. Because of this, conventional fixed-wing aircraft lift theory fails. This is a low Reynolds number environment. The Reynolds number is a mathematical ratio comparing inertial forces to viscous forces in a fluid. A low number indicates the air's stickiness dominates over its mass. To navigate this viscous environment, the fly executes an ultra-fast wing flip during an evasive dive. This motion creates a leading-edge vortex, or LEV. An LEV is a tightly coiled, high-pressure microtornado that sits directly above the wing's surface. The fly uses this microtornado to intentionally stall the wing, generating massive, transient, non-stationary lift forces. As the microtornado forms, these spiking lift force vectors, represented here as F sub L, drastically exceed the lift predicted by standard aerodynamic models. These instantaneous lift vectors are the exact mechanism that propels the fly to achieve 10G acceleration. The fly achieves its thrust by exploiting aerodynamic stalls, a physical phenomenon that usually causes human aircraft to lose control. Generating 10G of lift is only useful if the control loop is fast enough to trigger it before a SWAT connects. The platform must be able to process the incoming threat instantly. The state-of-the-art for evasive compute in human aircraft is the fly-by-wire system found in fighter jets like the F-35. A fly-by-wire system replaces traditional manual flight controls with an electronic interface. Jets like the F-35 rely on complex flight computers to process and fuse sensory data before actuating their control surfaces, inducing unavoidable loop delays. This split-screen flowchart compares the compute latency of the F-35 to the neural wiring of the fly. The biological architecture on the right achieves near-zero latency by entirely bypassing the fly's central brain. Instead, sensory data merges directly in the thoracic ganglion. The thoracic ganglion is a dense cluster of nerve cells located in the insect's midsection that acts as a local motor control center. From the ganglion, there is a direct hardwired neurological connection straight to the specific control muscles of the main wings. This results in a closed-loop flight control system with a latency of just a few milliseconds. Human fly-by-wire systems suffer from processing lag, making the housefly's fly-by-thorax biology the superior architecture for reactive latency. Bypassing the brain only works if the raw inertial data entering the ganglion is flawless. The fly must determine its precise three-dimensional pose in space without GPS. The biological hardware responsible for this telemetry consists of specialized club-like sensory organs on the fly's metathorax called halteres. These structures are not simple airflow sensors. They oscillate continuously during flight at frequencies up to 200 Hz. When the fly executes a sharp turn or rotates in three-dimensional space, these oscillating halteres experience a specific physical interaction. This 3D vector model demonstrates that rotation induces a Coriolis effect on the vibrating organs. The Coriolis effect is an inertial force that acts on objects in motion relative to a rotating reference frame. The physics governing this interaction are represented by the formula F sub c equals -2m times omega cross v. In this equation, omega represents the fly's angular velocity. It interacts with v, which is the linear velocity of the oscillating haltere. Calculating the cross product of these two vectors creates the Coriolis force, F sub c. Measuring this force gives the fly a physical measurement of its exact angular rotation. This biological mechanism perfectly mirrors the vibratory MEMS gyroscopes installed for inertial navigation in advanced aircraft and smartphones. Looking at this schematic, we can pull back from the microscale math to see the complete integrated system operating in unison. The evasive maneuver triggers a precise causal chain, beginning with the haltere sensing rotation via Coriolis forces. That inertial data feeds directly to the thoracic wing muscles with near-zero compute latency. This trigger executes the LEV wing flip, pulling 10 Gs of transient lift to clear the path of the incoming object. When a human hand descends rapidly toward it, the fly instantly responds with perfect mathematical precision and highly sophisticated fluid dynamics. Next time a housefly dodges your strike, remember, you were outperformed by a state-of-the-art, closed-loop micro-aerospace drone.